me set this up. Actually, I'm curious. Let's what's the crosshair look like in the colorblind modes? Accessibility. Colorblind mode. That was the first option. Hey. Oh my god, have I been on Apprentice this whole time? That explains some things. That explains some things. I was like, this is pretty easy. Fuck. Oh, that actually really annoys me. Because I started the game on Immortal. What the fuck do you mean? Okay, that's actually... That makes me sad. Alright. Son of a bitch. Alright, so for the viewers on YouTube, I went to take a break and then noticed that I have apparently been playing on... I fucking accidentally set the difficulty to Apprentice. The fucking easiest mode. Like 30 minutes into the game when I was like dicking around with like controls and it just stuck and I didn't know. So the last like few hours that have been really fucking easy have all been just one big mislead. And that kind of sucks. But whatever, we've got the rest of the game.
That you'd surprise me.
I don't give a fuck about trophies.
Really talked me up to everyone.
I don't mean Kirkin. I mean the path. She knows I don't expect much from the Unforeseen.
Are we heading towards a backhanded compliment, or...
We zoomed right past it.
Okay. Magni of the Great Houses don't exactly hide their prejudices, do they?
Against your kind. We have good reasons.
My kind? Wow. You know, just because I, spontaneously exploded with Magnus-level magic or whatever doesn't mean that
Don't worry, Initiate. I won't let it cloud my judgment of you. You're different.
How so?
You're one of us now.
An Immortal? Oh, really? Is that alright? We're in! We're in!
Sandrak's western incursion has been pushed back to the Sky Islands. Only his Harriers remain.
Hey, congratulations.
And so what now, I hear you ask? Surrounded, but for now unpressed, do we send our forces north to lift the siege at Lavenry? Or fortify the southern front? Marshal our strength, or test its limits? I'll be honest, I don't know which move is best. But I do know we have reinforcements.
We do? She means you, dummy.
Welcome, Jack of the House Unforeseen, newly mantled Immortal, champion protector of Lucium, Master Magnus of the Order Elite. What words do you have for those under our command?
Are you serious?
Let's see what we've got. Is this? I feel like this is one of those choose moments that
They're waiting for your answer. Don't take 5 years.
Huh. Okay, well, oh, not my choice, not my choice.
Hey, so when I was a kid, I had this friend that wanted to fight in the Everwar. I can't believe that I used to give her a hard time about it. She never got a chance to, well, Rasharn attacked, and, well, I don't even have to finish that sentence. Everyone here has a story that starts or ends with Rasharn attacked. And everyone here has survived those stories. But there are so many that didn't. Too many. Their names fill the walls of this place. No more names.
No more names. May all of Lucium honor yours until the end of days.
Ah, Jesus.
Bottoms up?
Bro, we are in a war. You can't just be popping things in the middle of a
So,
coronation
what now?
or something.
This is your party, Jack. Mingle. All eyes are on you.
Mingle.
Bask, even.
what about the stolen artifact? It was like a big, glowy crystal with etchings all over it.
We're scouring the archives. Nothing yet. Go enjoy yourself. Get to know some of the people you'll be working with. Or if the pressure to socialize is too much to bear, head to your new quarters and turn in for the night.
No, I can check out things. What's Devin's
Devin
deal?
seems nice. For an elite Magnus.
And he's taken a shine to you. That's good. Devin's never really been comfortable at the palathon.
Really?
I can tell he misses the front. He prefers field work. Soldiering.
Huh. Wouldn't have pegged him for that.
Devin's our best fighter. That's why we need him back here.
What about Zendara?
Oh, Zendara.
I know.
Just saying. Kinda rained on my parade to get through selection, and then she says my kind are trash.
Dangerous. Anomalies, mistakes, insults to the Pentasod. These last 5 years, I'm sure you've heard it all.
I just figured, I don't know, that there might be more enlightened views among the Immortals.
I won't make excuses, because there are none. It's an ugly aspect of the Magni dynasties and their rulership across Aveum. You already know, the lightless have it worse.
Do I get to know secret immortal stuff now?
So, do we get secret handshakes?
Several.
Seriously though, is there a new manual or something that tells me what my duties are now that, you know...
Those come later. Honestly, the Order's traditional training and initiations are more informal, more agile than they have ever been in the past. It's not ideal, but the current state of the Everwar means most of your education will be in the field.
Do I get to finally know what the name is all about? The Immortals?
We borrow our name from a more ancient Pentati order that once practiced here. The Un Avlashud, the Enduring. They had learned to stretch time and live inside it in a way that mortality meant nothing to them.
That sounds fake.
It probably is. In any case, the Pentati eventually vanished, but the legends that they had conquered death didn't. Those that founded our order saw no downside in being associated with such power and prestige.
So it's branding.
Pretty much.
That's fine. Hey, maybe eventually we will unlock real power, become real immortals. Yeah, farewell.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Jack.
All right. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Go. Right.
Optional, speak to your allies. Oh, hey, we got like additional things added. With the data time too. That's fun. I did it. After all the training, the battles, the death I've seen. I'm an immortal now. I wish Luna could have seen this. Yeah. No one would notice, but Kirkin speaks differently to me now that I'm an immortal. The smallest of changes, something like pride or satisfaction. Like she knew she would one day get me to this moment. It's a good feeling. It's a weird feeling for me, because I... just playing on the easy difficulty. I haven't done that. I feel dirty. I don't even know who my fucking allies are. Where's Devin? He'll be the first one I talk to. It's okay, the field will be much harder now. Devin! Hey!
So, what'd she make you see?
What? The path?
Yep, she's long on visions, that one. I spent as much time reliving my father's disappointment in me as I did fighting phantoms of the enemy.
Well,
One more right cock-up like that and you'll never get accepted into the academy. Then what, Devin? Spending the rest of your days conjuring up fertility spells for the county dirt farmers? I gave him the accent like that for effect, by the way. And the volume. In reality, he was quite cultured and hardly ever spoke above a whisper.
Okay. That sounds terrible.
Wow.
A
That's...
disturbingly low whisper too, like this. He could make a room cold in the summer with it. Horrible. But he's dead now, dear Pop.
Oh my god.
My older brother took over from the family business. Rugs. And I'm an awful merchant, so that meant off to the war for me.
Where's your family from?
The path made sure I knew my true calling is what I'm trying to say. I'm good at war, Jack. Great at it. And I hate that. Now, where were we?
You're just going to talk over me, aren't you?
I don't think so.
Alright. Got anything juicy on Kirkin?
So what don't I know about Kirkin that I probably should?
She ever tell you the story about the arm?
It's never come up.
5 years and it's never come up. Uh-huh. You and everyone else are just too scared to ask.
Fine. So what's with her arm?
I haven't asked.
Can you not?
What would I do to piss off Zendara?
I get the distinct impression Zendara doesn't like me. At all.
She's, well, not really a big fan of the Unforeseen.
She made that pretty clear.
It's not her best look, I know, but she's royalty. They've always been suspicious of Magni born outside of their jurisdiction.
Royalty.
No lie. She's a Carthusian princess, our Zendara. Her family still holds the Glaive Gate despite everything Sandrak's done to that country. Don't worry, Jack. She'll come around.
That sounds like a lie.
I'm sure we'll get to know each other. You know? Be on the field of battle, fighting alongside each other, like real immortals. What do you know about the Orphe?
I met Orphe on my way to the
Orphe?
palathon. What's their deal?
They're one of our intelligence officers, a seer of considerable power. Orphe's great. Sometimes you have to cut through the static if you know what I mean, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I caught some of that.
Get to know them more. It's good to have a seer watching out for you. You should also meet Hauser, though it seems like he decided not to show tonight. How typically rude.
He's another immortal?
Indeed. Bit of a bigwig from the Northern Court who plays at being mysterious, treats the Order more as a hobby than a calling. Don't tell him I said that. I'm sure he'll turn up at some point.
Alright, well, you enjoy your drinks. Have a good rest of your night,
I'll
Devin.
see you around, Devin.
Cool. I just noticed I looked down at my controller. The PlayStation 5 controller changes colors when you're pressing between the different modes. Who are you? No! Stop using crystals!
This is going to sound like a really weird question.
Didn't you see me die in the path?
That's the one. You were the candidate that, got horribly crushed by, well, you know.
I do. Horrible stuff, am I right? At least it wasn't as bad as my last go at selection. I took a nasty spill into a pit of quicksand head first. Took me the whole next summer to restore my equilibrium and good spirit. If I never suffocate to death again, it will be too soon.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
Ah, I see. You were told you could be killed during your test. They tell that to every first-timer.
Oh! Oh, I
Keep
see.
the blood up. Am I right?
It won't kill
Let
you?
me get this straight. You can get mauled, stabbed, burned to death, or just straight up fall to your death, and the path just...
You've been bamboozled, my friend. It does make you feel bad about it, if that helps. An eldritch little whisper in your head as you leave, telling you, you're shit, and it lingers.
I can't believe it.
When you think about it, though, wasting a talented, well-trained Magnus on a silly death trap when they could instead die capturing a hill at the front is a terrible trade, and, well, also a stupid one. And Kirkin's definitely not that.
So what? The path just resurrects you?
She's her own transitory fold between worlds, and she'll make her own rules while you're inside, thank you very much. If you waste her time by dying, she'll spit you back into the lobby with egg on your face.
Ugh.
Where are my manners? Congratulations on your success, Jack of the House Unforeseen. The kingdom is better for your coming. I'm Magister Greaves of House Belming, 3-time selection washout, and now champion of your name and deeds. It's an absolute honor to make your acquaintance.
That's it, just... Alright, bye.
All right, Belming. I should go.
Farewell, Belming. Glad to have that cleared up, I guess. I really did just assume that people were dying, but some of them, lived.
Ambassador Damley, it's been a while.
Indeed. The immortal glyph looks good on you, Jack.
Kinda does, huh? What brings you so far from the Northern Court?
I suppose that you're an Order Magnus now, so I can't keep secrets from you any longer. The king has appointed me as royal advisor to the palathon in his time of absence.
Tell me about the king's absence. That's such a that's a pointed question.
You're here because of the king's absence. I don't understand.
Sandrak's siege of the capital. It's worsened. The Lightless don't know how bad it is. Kirken's even been given emergency powers by the crown.
The
Really?
Palathon's the acting capital of Lucium? That means Lavendry's nearly fallen. She never bothered to tell me.
The North will soon be lost to us, Jack. The king's in hiding. I'm surprised you weren't informed, with you being one of Kirken's closest confidants. Curious.
Curious indeed, but hey, you know, she wanted me to focus, I guess.
I have to go, Ambassador.
I had a selection to pass, after all. Who are you? Oh, yeah, this is,
Captain Soko.
yeah.
He sends
Kirken's
Sandrak's
friend.
vanguard packing and promptly aces selection. You make it seem easy, sir.
That's because I was on the
Please,
easy
don't
difficulty.
start calling me that.
You're an immortal now, sir. There are protocols to follow.
Nope. See? Every time you say it, it's just weird.
We'll both learn to survive it. I should be going.
Okay. Stick around.
I just wanted to...
Don't leave yet. You're one of the only people I know here.
Lightless and Magni don't exactly mix at functions like this, sir. Also protocol.
What? No. You're a captain. Just because you can't use magic doesn't mean you can't be here. You should be able to go anywhere you want.
Only on the battlefield. This event strays a little too far into your end of society, if you take my meaning.
I'm not. I've never been like that.
And I've always appreciated that about you. Truly. But neither of us have the time to bend history when there's a war to win. Have a good night, sir. You certainly deserve it.
All right, Soko. You know, I was a Lightless like you once. Maybe you could also become a Triarch Magni level Immortal. You just have to lose your entire family right in front of you. And rage out with magic.
You were at Yothium, weren't you?
I was, sir, yes. Hallen Mead's oldest. Named Silas.
Right. Good to see you made it, Silas.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have if the Grand Magnus hadn't blessed me with her spell of protection.
What do you mean?
You don't remember, sir? She touched my armor and warded it against the Rasharnians. We Lightless would be lost without your magic and guidance.
That wasn't a spell, that was a
I'll never
pep
question
talk.
the motives of the Magni again. Not that I do, of course, ever.
Oh, yeah. No, the Grand Magnus really can cast some doozies, can't she? Yeah, I'm glad she was able to, keep you safe out there.
I still can't believe it, sir. I was in the West Trenches when the Rasharnians hit. It was a massacre. My whole platoon was cut down. I only barely got away. I just want you to know that the Immortals have my family's eternal gratitude.
You bet.
Yeah, you're welcome, Silas.
I better go.
Why are these dialogues handled so weirdly, man? Like, why do they turn us around like that? Here, I'll preemptively stand in that
Hey, Orphe.
position.
What's shaking?
We're probably at your graduation party, where we're politely refusing to remove our mask. Or we're discussing Aristea again.
Are you sure that's where we are?
Forgive us if we aren't, Candle. The years get wet in our head.
Right. It's the Seer part of being a Seer, I guess. The kind of time jumpy thing with you.
Red, chaos, green, transition. They mixed when we were given our magic by the Pentasod. One lives in our right eye, the other in our left.
Causing a temporal thingamajig. Got it. And probably at this point I asked to see your eyes.
You'll forgive us if we say no. We hope.
So what do you do as an immortal,
So
I
as a
guess?
Seer, you're what, like maybe our reconnaissance officer or something? You look for what's coming our way?
We work as an intelligence specialist, yes. Remote recon is part of our duties. You're convincing Zandara to let you walk the path, for example.
That's back a ways, actually. But Kirken said you can see the future, too.
In theory. Half the time.
What?
We know, for example, that you must eventually refrain from making covenant with the low beasts of the field.
Is that code? It sounds like code.
Maybe, but Devon's our codebreaker, so it's best to ask him. Wait. No, you never do. Sounds like it's settled then.
Alright, I guess I just won't ever ask
Good
him.
chat, Orphe.
I won't chat to the timeline or something. Where is Zendara? There she is. Zendara, hello!
Hey!
Not now, Initiate.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. But Kirkin just thought I should break the ice with everyone. Get to know you all, you know.
You don't think we've done that already?
Sure, but that time sucked.
It's not gonna get any different.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to skip her thing, but alright, I talked to all my allies. Going to rest in my quarters now. Whoa. I wasn't expecting this out here. The Ionicus in brief. Our magic is gifted to us through the grace of the Penticide and of the Ionicus that he controls. The three colors of magic are harnessed and controlled by these floating forms. Their rules sculpted into the ancient ethereal rock. Are there actually things for us to like read? It seems like we're just kind of praising a giant fucking statue. And no, you know, it's been so long that nobody actually knows who the fuck that guy was, what he did, what his society was. You know, like, who's the Penticide? He's a guy. Whoa, hold up. All right, I see you. Eh? Fine, I'll open it and then look. The fuck is the Reaper about to kill me? What the hell is that about? Oh, I guess later on I can just throw myself around. Grapple hook up and down over and over again. Is there anything else then? Huh? Yeah. No gold shall be left hidden around me unless I miss it. Also happens. So I guess I just take a room that's empty. Whoa. What the fuck are y'all doing? I guess flying around and just hovering is just casual, and I just suck. Because I can't maintain that. Okay. That was the Great Hall where we just were. Whoa! This
Hold
is
up.
my.
These are my quarters?
What? This is excessive. God damn. I guess I can see why Selko was saying, making it sound like we're a different, like, tier of society entirely. Welcome, Jack. I hope you find the quarters to your liking. They were previously used by a Clayish Magnus, who had a side hustle as a fishmonger in Grayville Plaza. Like they say, you can take the Claylish out of the sea, but you can't, etc., etc. Anyway, I think we got most of the smell out. Do we have like a history thing going on here? This looks almost like a mural. Dude with spear stabbing guy on the ground. This guy with the book's about to beat him over the head. This dude's charging in through the doors. These look like giant squid turrets or something. Yeah, I've got no idea what's going on here.
That was a day.
No more names.
Morning, Jack.
Morning, sir. I think I might have, well, accidentally slept in the wrong room. It's kind of, extravagant and really big.
You'll get used to it. Come down to the vault. We need to talk about your next steps as an immortal.
Will do.
Roger that, sir. All right. These people are still here. They've been floating all night or something. Whoa. What is all around this place? Conversation? Oh no. Zelko? Oh, Silas.
Silas,
Hello, sir.
Where should we be off next?
now that Yothium is secured, do you have your reassignment?
You heard the Grand Magnus at your ceremony, sir. We're either meant for the front, or we're marching north to help Lavenry. The brass is still working out the details.
Have a preference?
The front, sir. Even though that's an airship over the wound and I have no stomach for flight. My mother and brothers are stationed there. Trenchers by trade, the lot of us. The Magnus that owns our debts likes his lightless to fight his families. Has enough pull with the Light's army to ensure it happens.
So how did you end up here?
A clerical error, most like. Things got a bit scrambly when it was apparent Sandrak really meant it this time, going for the ley line tower. But, this way I get to tell Mom I fought alongside the hero of Yothium, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Well, you don't tell your mom I said hi. I guess I gotta, like, look around for conversations on the map. Collected anecdotes of the line. If the Pentad has counted it right, this world's nearly 1,500 years old. The war, though? Well, it's been waging for around 15,000. Wait, what? See, we humans have been different things through the worlds we've known, starting as wee little urges that shed from gods thinking too much, to vibrant and young masters of eating each other with sticks, and up and up and up till we were the 12-foot-tall and right statuesque Aristeia, who drank oceans and threw up whole cities until we fell and broke our bodies in the shapes we wear now. But one thing was common to whichever form we humans took, our unending greed for magic. And what's war except for greed that's found as structure? Shieldmaster Tefi Philo G, 5th Company skirmishers, just before his unit was turned to rust by an enemy changewind. Oh my god. Alright, so there's like 4 conversations up top, and then 2 conversations down below. Ugh. And me without a mini map. Oh god, where even am I? Okay, we're over here. Yeah, I really didn't realize how awful this map was until we stacked 2 different floors up. Excuse me, Coach, which will talk to you.
Ambassador Damley?
Hello, Jack.
Hello. Tell me about you.
So what does the Royal Advisor do with the palathon exactly?
On paper, I'm here to uphold the interests of the royal family and counsel the Grand Magnus on the Immortals' role in the Everwar.
I hear a but in there.
But, since Kirkin has enough authority in Lucium now to ignore me, I just skulk about, raiding the Palathon's wine collection and writing spicy letters of fabricated intrigue to the court back home.
I don't buy it.
You caught me. Since the Grand Magnus refuses to let me in, I must resort to simply spying on all of you. I'll be very discreet.
I have to
well,
go,
good luck with
Ambassador.
your spy mission, I guess. Does this go anywhere? Whoa. The Forge! Hey! Whoa! Give me that! And that! Give me upgrades! There's a Lucian Javelin. 157 damage. And 3 capacity. Breach fire, burst fire, burst fire. I'll wait. 80, holy shit. That sounds a little crazy. Emerald Vial. Green Dominion mana generation. Green match power. Oh, I had to process that. I was like, what does it mean by green Dominion Manager? She means when I'm using green spells, that it boosts my Dominion power up by that much more. What do we have here? Regular bracers. Oh, okay, that's just the category thing. Okay. No, we're fine. Health pack. Ooh. Oh my god, this is expensive as shit! What the hell? 50,000 gold and then this one's 75,000 along with 200 essence each? Golly! We're gonna leave that there. I hope I'll start getting paid a little bit more money or something. Oh, this place looks a lot nicer in the day. Conversation behind. Oh shit, my bad. Hello. Who the fuck is this?
Hi, I'm Jack. Saw you wore the Immortals
Whoa,
glyph.
hey there.
Figured I'd introduce myself.
Hey!
You're the new recruit. I'm the Viscount Hauserel, Lord of Sevenridge and Eye of Lavenry. Sorry I missed your induction ceremony, Jack.
On a mission, your lordship?
Sure. And please, just Hauser. Fewer words benefit us all. Honestly, I didn't think anyone would pass selection this time around. No one has in years. So I dallied. Apologies again, I should have been here for you.
No worries. So, what was the mission?
I'm a hexbrand, Jack. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
Oh, an assassin.
Oh.
Yes. You can figure out the mission from there.
Alright. What do you, why do the Immortals have a hex brand?
I didn't think the Immortals had assassins.
Understandable. It's not really tip of the spear now, is it? The Immortals are more than that. It's just Kirkin's favorite way of selling it.
Does she give you a target list? Writs? Devin said writs once.
Call them sanctions. Their approval is a nebulous mix of Lavenry, the Grand Magnus, Circumstance, and myself. Are you interested in taking one on?
Wait, we can do that? How?
The Order of Masks have a group of Magni called the Six that range far from Rasharn. Lucien needs them dead. If you want the sanction, it's yours.
Sure.
That's how we do it.
Oh, I
Talk
can't
to you
say
later,
yes. Alright. Hex brands. Mage slayers, witch takers, hex brands are assassins whose specific targets are Magni. And it takes a Magnus to be one because, well, I don't really know much about the whole set of traditions. I also don't know why it would surprise me that Hauser was one. It makes perfect sense for the Immortals to have a hex brand on the team. I mean, it sounds like a cool job. Oh, is this area open now? Hold up. This was locked off last night. All right. These sound cues have really helped me out. Tragedy of Void Harbor. Fort Half-Mask, Void Harbor, Season of Life, the 14th of the month of Mercies, 4604 GT, Captain Theo D. Walkwright, AS General. Regretfully, I have the duty of reporting the loss of the Stone Fleet along the route of Wound's Crossing, not far outside of Void Harbor. On the morning of Mercies 13, the fleet departed Void Harbor intent upon the reconnaissance of Folly's Edge. However, a change wind of unpredictably large size gusted up from the Wound's deep, subsequently neutralizing the entire fleet's active hover enchantments. Unfortunately, all 33 Skyriggers plummeted into the terminus. A total of 497 hands were lost. Condolence letters are forthcoming. Jesus. Don't envy the person who has to write 497 condolence letters. Can I make those guys fall? Pew! Damn.
Orphe?
Candle.
As you see her, can you see who wins
So
the
if
Everwar?
you're special site. Do you know who wins the Everwar?
Depending on when we look. Sometimes. Malbiage is winning it now against the GaLm. Oh, we're 12,000 years ago, when sigils were worn as crowns.
Not so much then.
Eternal things, like the Everwar or the Aristea, time runs out of room to record them. Room and desire. When things get too old, time loses interest.
Yeah, I don't... You know, that sounds weird, right? No offense.
Oh, it's very weird. Aggravating, too. We want to know if Rasharn secures a decisive victory as much as you do. Time's just not paying attention to it.
Good chat, Orphe.
Time as an incorporeal being is just like, y'all have been doing this shit for too long. I don't care anymore. Who wins, who loses, doesn't matter. You all figured it out. Selko!
Morning, Captain.
Good morning, sir. Grand Magnus Kirkin is waiting for you in the vault.
I don't know where that is, but I'll follow my markers until I get there. What is this? Oh, lash anchor. Alright. Yeah. Loot. Loot. Yeah, crouch already. Alright, properly going off to meet Kirkin. Where does this go? Whoa. All right. The Hall of Memories.
Magister?
Friend!
You try out for selection a lot?
So how often do you try out for selection?
As seldom as I'm able without bending Light's Army regulations. Don't mistake me. I'm a talented Magnus and fierce patriot, but I'm fortunate enough to be able to contribute to the war effort without...
Without actually serving.
Now, I am required to serve during second summer, unless I talk to the right people. I can't get around that.
You literally just said you can get around it.
Please don't listen me, my friend. I would defend Lucium to the last. And when I do walk the path, I give it my all. For about 5 minutes. And then a spike impales me, or a spectral nightblade shoots me through the eye. We can't all be you, Jack.
All right, Belming. I should go.
Hey, look, just invest in like a magic. Like one tree, that's all you gotta do. You don't gotta be like a Triarch. To be fair, half of my best shit's all blue. You know, shield, killing an enemy. That's really all I need. But Blink is green. Oh, but Shatter. Shatter's also really good. Okay, you know, when you said vault, I wasn't really thinking too much of it, but sheesh. Can I get some, like, ancient magic gear? This, like, looks like a weapon, but maybe it's a model of one of those ships we saw. The whale ships. The stewards. Since even before the Aristea discovered the palathon, its halls have been occupied by a mysterious cadre of masked stewards, silent individuals who attend to the needs and maintenance of the floating fortress. No one knows where they're from or how they got there, but their primary concern, apparently, is with the preservation of the palathon itself. Each steward is trained and dedicated to a particular school of magic. Some people believe that they created the palathon themselves. Others say that they were once Magni, who gave the entirety of their beings, the Ionicus. Is this one of the stewards? I want to see them, even if they probably don't talk.
Now that you're an immortal, Jack, do you want to know a secret?
Yes.
That you actually have hobbies? These all yours?
What do you think of them?
I think I haven't seen enough of the world. I don't recognize any of these.
That's because they all were driven to extinction by the Everwar.
How?
Since we first learned to use magic, we've waged war over who would control it. It isn't meant to be used so violently and so unchecked and for so long. The natural world suffers for it. Their habitats die. Their waters are ruined, their skies are choked, their lands are crystallized or filled with hungry spirits they can't compete with. Our magic causes ruin for every living thing, Jack. It causes the wound.
We caused the wound?
I told you that we draw magic from the ley lines, from the Shrouded Realm. To be more precise, we siphon it to use as we will, and it stays here. But it's not meant to. And no one's ever discovered how to actually put it back. It punches its way back down. All that magic over all that time. And so the wound grows.
Damn.
But without magic...
We can't win the war to control magic. Correct.
So we're destroying Aveum while we're trying to save Aveum?
That's the secret.
This secret sucks. It's insane. Does Sandrak know this?
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
All the orders do.
Then why the hell are we fighting? Everyone needs to just stop.
You want to be the first side to quit? Because you trust Sandrak that much. Because mankind can always be counted on to do the reasonable thing.
Not in this history.
I've wanted to wield magic my whole life. And now you're telling me
You've already figured out the solution, Jack. We win. Then we start thinking about how to fix the wound.
You don't win in ever war.
It's brick walls like that make you take up painting in your spare time.
Isn't there something else that we can do about it, I mean?
Yes. Go to that spell altar.
What spell will it grant me?
One that hopefully eases your conscience.
Get the restore spell. Oh, I mean, thanks. Thanks, Objective Marker, for letting me know that. I don't like that the restore spell is surrounded by, like, the creepy purple vine gunk that I wasn't able to get rid of. But alright. It's the spell to get rid of the vine gunk. Okay. And how am I meant to use this?
Reckless, overtaxed, and broken magic often leaves corruption behind. You grew up with it in Saren, the deposits that would accumulate in the Underbridge. There, it's a nuisance. But larger, more malignant versions exist. Part of the Immortals' mandate is to restore those areas of the world overrun with this corruption. That spell is the key.
Restore them with magic. The same magic that causes it, and oh yeah, also the wound.
The irony isn't lost on anyone. In the meantime, you have more pressing concerns. Zendara's waiting for you in the war chamber to brief you on a mission.
Really? Please don't say she's my field commander.
Run along. Your field commander's waiting.
No, that's all right. I don't mind her that much. Use Restore to clear lurge, unblocking passages and revealing chests. Lurge. Okay. The Immortals' Mandate and the Lurge. The Restore spell will allow me to clear away the Lurge, the weird corruption stuff that's everywhere in Aveum. Kirkin said it was a side effect of using too much magic in the world. I don't understand how that works, but the Immortals have a mandate to clear the corruption wherever we find it. Alright. The question is, will I be able to, like, how am I teleporting back to those areas? I've seen those lurges. Oh, she's up here? Okay. I'm ready for my first mission as an immortal. Whoa. Pentac coordinates. Pentac coordinates are based upon the respective location's relationship to the pentaside. There are two numbers, one that represents facing and the one that represents distance. If you were to think of the pentaside as a gnomon on a sundial, or gnomon? You don't know what that is. The facing is represented by the numbers around the gnomon, while the distance represents how far the location is from the gnomon. For example, asset attained. We are falling back to our previous location. Hostiles are in pursuit. Request evac. Facing 1.07, distance 97 miles. I repeat, Pentac 1.07-97. That's an intriguing little system there. I love that we use all these made-up fucking words and then we go to miles. Huh? What's even the point of that? I'm gonna boost up my my blink real quick. Okay, hold spread acquire. And blink charge. Greater blink. And then the blink surge. It temporarily increase all damage. Okay, I didn't really get anything like super crazy there. Anything on red that I can immediately get? Decrease the reload time of all sigils by 10%. Oh my good god, yeah! Yeah, that is a good first one, jeez.